Good morning guys, welcome back to my FlossTube channel, and this is Flossmas Day 20, our penultimate Flossmas episode. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name's Laura, also known as Butterfly Stitches 83, also known as Cotton and Clay UK over on Instagram. It's the 20th of December and we made it. I've got to be honest, I didn't expect that I was going to make it all the way through December with only the few days breaks that I had planned. So yeah, I'm chuffed to have made it here. I've got a few extra bits to show you today, so it might be a slightly longer video but not too long. Yeah, so get yourself a hot drink, get cozy and comfy. What to do first? Okay, so first of all, I know, I've got some things to show you. So first of all, I can finally show you the pattern that I've been talking about in the last two videos for Charly's fundraiser. So here we are. This is the beautiful pattern designed by Yasmin Made with Love for the fundraiser being hosted by Charly Feathers to support her little girl's kindergarten school that was very, very badly damaged during Storm Dara. So you can hop over to Charly's Ko-fi, never know how you say that, page, or her Instagram for more details. I will link both in the show notes below, to purchase this pattern for £10, and your £10 will go towards the £10,000 that the school estimate that they need to rebuild. A brilliant cause, a beautiful pattern with beautiful sentiment. How can you say no? So yeah, if you hop over there, I think they're doing really good. I think Charly said they raised about £500. Obviously they need a lot more, so yeah, if you haven't already and you've got a spare tenner, please hop over and support Charly and get this beautiful pattern by Yaz. I wanted to show you that. I also printed out yesterday my purchases from the Jingle Ball. I know the Jingle Ball feels like a million years ago now, but I thought I'd just show you a little bit of haul of the patterns that I've got. I've only got 4 here, but I thought I'd show you guys. So first of all was this super cute pattern from the Blue Flower called Tall Treat, and I love it so much. Look at him. It's a giraffe with a candy cane in his mouth wearing a Christmas jumper. I mean, is there anything better than that? I don't think so. Beautiful finishing as well. Had to get that one. It's quite a small chart actually. I thought, oh, you know what, I might be able to do that this festive period. That was back on the 6th of December. Don't know what I was thinking of, but it's definitely going in the stash for next December. Such a cutie. And by the way, I believe these are all Jingle Ball exclusives, but I'm sure at some point the designers will be releasing them anyway. If you were at the Jingle Ball, by the way, comment below what patterns you bought. It was very tempting to get more than this, but I resisted. The other one I've got printed off here is I believe this was the freebie pattern from Hello from Liz Matthews. Did I buy this one, or was this no, I think this was the freebie, but it's so cute. It's got cardinal on it. Look at this guy. It's so cute. I love this border. Again, it's nice and small. This sweet little cardinal. The trees are gorgeous, and it'd be an adorable little pillow finish, or you could probably have it as a large-ish tree ornament. Well, I mean, if you did it on 32 or 36, it wouldn't be that big. But for my 28, it might be a bit large. Absolutely adorable. Love this guy. Again, going into December 25 stash. And just 2 more that I bought. This is, you know, I love anything bee related. I'm obsessed with bee patterns. And this is bees and Christmas together, which is not something you see every day. So I absolutely had to get it. It's called Bee Minty. From Heartstring Samplery, designed by Beth Twist. And look, so let me go close. So you've got little tiny bees, but they're buzzing around candy canes and poinsettias, and it's a little Christmas tree decoration. And I love the fact that it's called Bee Minty as well, in alluding to the candy canes. It's so, so sweet. I think that would be gorgeous on the tree, and it would be so nice to like have the little bees as a little hint to the little bees as well. Absolutely genius. Love the idea of that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I knew that had to be one of my purchases. Super cute. So I'll have, hopefully these three will be really quick ones, quick wins for next Christmas. And then this one, not so much of a quick win, bit of a challenge, to be honest with you. So one of the classes that was being taught at the Jingle Ball by one of my favourite designers, which is Kathy at Hands On Design, and she was doing a counted canvas class. I didn't book the class because I didn't want to spend out of the time, and I didn't think I'd have time to do the stitching or really pay attention. As it turns out, I'm glad, because that was the weekend I had my terrible toothache and I wouldn't have been able to focus on the class anyway. However, I loved the concept of the counted canvas, I should say it's called. And then I realised that in her shop, she'd released other counted canvases. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it. Don't know when I'm going to be stitching it, but I have gone for it, and I have also bought all the supplies I need, and they are upstairs ready to be wrapped and given to me by my husband. But I just thought I'd show you guys the pattern. It's so pretty. It's called Winter Blues, and you get the pattern for these three and what looks to be fairly straightforward instructions. The reason I fancy giving this a go is done using what's the word they use? I've forgotten what it's called now. Oh, 18 count mono canvas it's called. It's not the plastic one, it's kind of like the very stiff woven one. But if you look close, it actually doesn't look that tricky. She says, famous last words. But the stitches look fairly repetitive and fairly straightforward. It also uses pearl cotton, number 5 pearl cotton, which I've never used before, but I've ordered some of that. In my post-Christmas haul, I'll show you the bits I ordered to do this with. It said you needed clover brass thumbtacks and 8-inch stretcher bars. I didn't get them yet because I was like, can't I just hold it in hand? But maybe it will turn out that you really can't do that, and I do have to get those. Anyone who's done counted canvas before, please comment below and tell me, do I need those? And also please reassure me that this isn't too tricky, and give me any tips that you've got or any instructional videos that you advise I go and look at. But yeah, I just thought it was too beautiful. I can't resist something new and different, a new challenge. So I'm probably going to have to put this into my 2025 rotation, even though that is already stuffed to the brim. But yeah, so this is the other pattern that I bought from the Jingle Ball. So that's those. What else? What else? Oh, I need to show you something really special. So I don't know if you guys know Hazel. Everyone knows Hazel. Hazel is an absolutely lovely, beautiful person, and you quite often will find her at retreats. And when you do find her at retreats, she's just gifting and chatting. She must spend throughout the year making beautiful handmade items that she just gifts around the retreats and chats to people, and she's just absolutely top. And obviously I knew of her from the last couple of years, but she was on my table at Stitch in London just gone, and I got to chat to her a bit more and spoke to her afterwards as well, and she's absolutely just lovely. Anyway, she asked Charly for my address, and then yesterday I received this beautiful Christmas card and message and little handmade present, and I just had to share it with you guys because it's just the most lovely stitchy kindness. So she wrote me a lovely note, beautiful card, and look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. She just makes the most beautiful things with these lovely teddies, and then you can't really see it here, but all around the edge of the teddies she's stitched, and she's put this lovely sequin on, lovely ribbon, the beads up here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then inside, jockey coin, which, you know what, I'm surprised that this has made it to this video and I haven't eaten it immediately, but I just thought it was so special. I was so touched. It really made my day yesterday. And Hazel, if you're watching, thank you again. It really cheered. Like, I'd been at work and I got home and I was all knackered, and then I was like, oh, what's this? And as soon as I saw it, I was like, Oh, that's from Hayes. Oh my God, so cute. I absolutely love it. I really appreciate it. It's such a nice little present. So thank you so much. Love that. Just wanted to share that with you guys because I was so excited. What's next? Let's show you a little bit of stitching that I've done outside of Evertote. Sorry, I feel like I'm speaking really quickly. It's just I know I've got a lot to get in before I start work today. So I've gone about as far as I can on this one because I've run out of floss, or rather I'm running out of floss. So I've been working on this one again, Seasonal Etchings from Heart in Hand. And it's this guy that I'm working on, done these already. And yeah, I'm on my last, this one hanging off. I fell asleep stitching this last night. On brand for me. So I didn't get this finished, getting this last thread in. But this, oh, hang on. God, I'm terrible at this. Why do you watch me? I'm so rubbish. Please don't stop watching me. So this is as far as I've got. I finished the cardinal. I put some more of the trees in here and at the top, and I did this bar up here. Why I went here first, I think it's because I was down here and I thought it makes sense to go up. I don't know. I kind of do that with my stitching. But this piece here is the very last bit of floss that I've got of the called for floss, which is Classic Colourworks Sticks and Twigs. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, look at the variegation in this. Look, it's so pretty on these trees. It's gorgeous, but I've got to order some more. I knew I was going to have to order some more anyway because the bunny is also stitched all in that. But I was kind of hoping I might have enough to finish this section and then just worry about the bunny in the spring. Alas, I have not. So I need to order, I might just order 2 skeins and be done with it and hope that that's enough. Maybe even 3, just to make it worth it. And then I might keep them because it's a beautiful colour that I'm sure I'll use in future projects. So that's where I am. So not going to get that cardinal finished before Christmas because I don't know when they'll be able to get the floss out to me. But hey ho, 'tis what it is. But that was my stitching from last night that I fell asleep to, as usual. Right, let's do previous days, or yesterday's I should say, advents. And then I'll show you my stitching from the Evertote day that day. And then we'll do new advents. Let me check my notes. Have I forgotten anything? No, I think that's fine. So, first of all, day 19, yesterday, this was Historical Sampler Company's gift. And we got dark mint hot chocolate, which I am dead chuffed with because I love dark chocolate and I love mint. And oh, and it's even got the marshmallows and I didn't even notice that until just now. Love it. I'm looking forward to this on Christmas Eve. In our Christmas Eve boxes, the elves usually bring some new hot chocolate and marshmallows and little snacks and things. And I'm, for all of us, but I'm going to save this and have this as my special one. And the kids can have what the elves bring. So yeah, very chuffed. Going to be enjoying that Christmas Eve. Yesterday's pattern from Puntini Puntini is continuing our series of alphabets. When I think of MNOP, these are so sweet. So you've got a mushroom, a narwhal. Can I just say something about a narwhal? I used to think that was a fictional thing, like a unicorn, and then I found out that it's, oh no, as I'm saying this, I'm still questioning it. Is it real or is it fictional? I've forgotten again. Whatever, so thick. An orchid and a pomegranate. So they're super cute. No, it's real, isn't it? It's a real thing. The thing makes me think of a unicorn. I always think it's like a mythological creature. Maybe I need to meet one. But yeah, so another gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. It's been a long month, guys. I'm not really this thick. I mean, I am. Well, I'm not thick. I'm ditzy. It's like my brand. So let me show you yesterday's floss and yesterday's progress on Evertote. So, oops. To remind myself where we were up to Getting myself all confused because of these missing days. So, day 19. This is the card we got. Really pretty, kind of majestic. I haven't actually, I'm about 3 days behind now on Jacob's videos, so I don't know if he mentions who this figure is or why he's kind of gazing into that window. But there's another song. There's a couple more songs since, so I need to hop over and listen to those. And it was another case of spot the stitches. Thankfully, I had Caroline's video, which I use on a daily basis now, because it's got to the point where, let me just flash you the pattern real quick, where the pattern has got so busy that it's like tricky for me to notice not busy in a bad way, but full. And it's become tricky for me to notice where the new stitches are. So I just hop straight over to Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts to find out for sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I've missed anything. I think I've caught all the spots. So the floss yesterday was Chantilly, if I can detangle, which was this. And actually, I mean, this is nice in and of itself, but when it's it really popped on the fabric. And it looked great against the fabric, which I'll show you in a minute. And it's nice and variegated. See through the knot. Really variegated, this one, in a beautiful way. So, let me show you. Oh, let's take my needle minder off. I've been using the needle minder that we got on the first day, every day. I absolutely love it. So, here we are. So, we had additions to the pom-poms. I love the way that they're known as cheerleaders. I'm sure they weren't cheerleaders when Jacob designed them in his head, but to us, we're just calling, well, they were the headless cheerleaders. Now they're just cheerleaders, and these are their pom-poms, even though they're not really pom-poms. Anyway, so we had some additional there. We had all these down here in the new colour, one here on each side, and then we used the coniferous. Why I've noticed with all of us, we're finding this difficult to say, like coniferous, thank you, which we've reused all around this checkerboard at the top, and then there was 4 more stitches of the Chantilly in there. It's looking so gorgeous. Every time I think he's finished one of the sections though, something new comes in. Presumably these bits here are becoming birds. So, but I'm assuming that then maybe we're done. I'm assuming we're done at the top, because I'm assuming there's going to be a fair bit filled in down here to sort of balance that out. You know, we've only got 5 days left. But yeah, it's looking gorgeous. I couldn't be more chuffed. My idea, by the way, of doing the tree in this excess thing at the bottom, I'm not sure if that's going to work out, because I had a little measure. It can just about fit if this bottom has a much smaller margin than the top. If I'd had this idea at the beginning, I'd have not given myself such a generous margin. But if I make this margin a bit smaller, quite a bit smaller, I can just about fit the tree going this way. We'll see. That's a question for another day. But look at it from a distance with all those colours. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. So, shall we start with Evertote for today's Advents? Carry on as we are. Right, let me get organised. I'm trying to keep so organised. I've written down all my threads like I'm supposed to. I'm keeping all of these in order, and they're all slipping into my. Oh, a couple of you have mentioned this bag, by the way. Every time I've been showing it, my neon cat rainbow bag. And a reminder, it's Canny Little Fox. He makes these gorgeous, she calls them home cases. She does a few different designs, but if you're looking for ones like that, where they have this beautiful inside, they're called home cases. Okay, so let's open Evertotes first. Day 20. I'm still laughing to myself about Narwhals. I'm so stupid. Forgive me, girls. And guys, I really should stop calling you girls. Right, okay. So today, oh, see, this is pretty. We've also been having a chat about what was our favourite and what was our creepiest artwork so far. I think this is one of my favourites. This is really, really pretty. So we've got two ladies working on their stitching. They look very focused, and all the fabric and the headwear and stuff looks really gorgeous in this. And it says, today we're looking at some Nordic stitching at Modern Folk Embroidery YouTube. I definitely need to go and catch up. I've not watched the first embroidery one yet, and I think I've got 2 songs and then this one, so I've got to go and catch up. And the pattern, okay, so straightforward. There's 248 crosses in the newest colour, which I'll show you in a second, and they seem to be mostly in the bottom section, in the triangles, and I'm just double checking to see if I can see them elsewhere. I don't think I can, but I will be watching Caroline's video just to make sure. And our colour is, yay, another blue. Yes, you guys know I love my blues. This is called Winter Solstice. It's a lovely dark. Let's compare it to, I was going to say, is this super close to How Do You Blue? But actually, they've got, it's a darker version. You can't have too many blues though, in my opinion. No way. Especially Roxy blues, because they're just so rich. It's got this really gorgeous kind of cool indigo tone. And there's some decent variegation to it. Love it. And that is going to look smashing against that reddy browny. Which one is it? Is it this one? Is it the Pinot Noir, is it? I think that we did that in. I mean, look at them together. God. Could it be more perfect? That's exciting. That looks like quite a straightforward stitching as well. Very much looking forward to doing that. Lovely jubbly. Right, we're on the home straight, guys. Oh, my headband's about to lose me my presents. So let's go for Historical Sample Company first. Oh, it's our, what I believe is our final, I think we were getting 6, and I think this is 6. Might be 5, can't remember. It's our final mini project, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the Ada first. I love this Ada. I've seen lots of people stitching on this polka dots over the years. I've not actually had a project that I've stitched on it yet, but I've always wanted to. And this one looks like a super cute one to start with. It's Christmas bauble. Isn't that lovely? I'm already excited about next Christmas because I'm going to have all of these little mini projects to work on. And maybe one day I will actually have my stitchy tree. I want a tree in my house, a small Christmas style tree, but to keep up like throughout the year and just change the ornaments based on season. I mean, it's not much to ask, right? Only got to find the tree, find a space, stitch all the ornaments, and then put them on every year. Seems doable. Anyway, in the future when that tree does exist, this will be on it. So pretty, so pretty. Let me look at the actual pattern. See, that's pretty doable, you know. Oh, see, I did my snowman in only a couple of stitchy sessions. Starting to wonder if I can squeeze this in. Let's see how chill my life is over Christmas. Between Christmas and New Year, I might have some downtime. We might be busy every day. Haven't really figured it out yet. Anyway, thank you, Historical Sampler. You have absolutely knocked this calendar out of the park. Last but not least, this is Puntini Puntini, day 20. Oh, this is cute. This is another Save the Earth series one. Dogs, Save the Earth. It's the only planet with dogs. These are cute. So nice. So, so nice. I wonder if the cat one's going to be in there. We haven't had the cat one, have we? I don't think. It's so funny. I've got a dog, but I prefer cats. I love my dog. He's lovely. He's a very sweet little Shih Tzu. But he puts the into Shih Tzu, if you know what I'm saying. He can be a bit naughty, but he's a good boy, really. He's good with my kids. But I used to have a cat, and we lost her about, God, was it 4 years this year or 3 years in October? Can't remember. It was around just before Halloween, which was funny because she was a black cat. And that's why you guys, regular viewers, will know that I'll stitch anything with a black cat. And then if it's got a cat, I'll change it to black just because I love the memory of her. But I also love dogs. And I do love these cute little faces. Who's my favourite? This guy, I think, is my favourite. Oh, no, the pug. Christ. Of course, the pug. And the little paw prints. Very, very, very sweet. Thank you so much, Paola. Okay. Let me check my list. I think I've covered everything. Only to say future plans for videos. So I'm going to be pre-recording maybe today if I've got time. It might have to be today, you know. I might have to do it in my lunch hour because it's getting close to log on time now. I'm going to be pre-recording the final days. So we're going up to 24, I believe, on Puntini Puntini and Historical Sampler, and it looks like there's a 25 envelope in the Evertote box. So we'll be going up to 25 for that. I'm going to open them all, pre-record, and then post it for you guys on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve myself, I'm going to be like elbow deep in pastry and cake. And then watching some Christmas movies and drinking my hot chocolate and generally having a nice long gin or long tall glass of cider. So that'll be me Christmas Eve. So I'm going to be pre-recording so that when you are doing those things, you can then watch my video on Christmas Eve. That's my plan. I've had an absolute blast. I'll talk more about it in the last video, but yeah, I'll be really sad to finish doing these videos. I find it so much fun. And another thank you for all of you who are watching and commenting. Like, I really appreciate it. Also, I am going to do kind of a brief review video of the 3 advent calendars after that as well, when we've opened everything. I'm not going to go into loads of depth, but I'll probably sort of show you my 3 or 4 favourites from each box and a bit of an overview of what we actually got and whether I think it's good value for money and what I plan to do next year and so forth. I won't have any more stitching to show you on either of those videos because I'm going to pre-record them. So if you want to see whether or not I finish the Evertote at Christmas, I mean, if there's a day 25, then I can't imagine I'm finishing it. Although if I'm opening it early, then maybe I will, I don't know. But you'll have to keep an eye on my Instagram. Butterfly Stitches 83 is where I show all my stitching. Otherwise, I will show you in the new year. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is a good half an hour one. Sorry about that. And I will see you again on Christmas Eve for our final video. Lots of love. Happy stitching. Bye.